Hello, I'm Kim Sherwood. I'm a novelist and I write the Double O series, expanding the world of James Bond. I've been a Bond fan all of my life, and all of my life it was a dream to get to write in this world. So when I got that phone call that the Fleming family wanted me to expand on the Double O section, bring in new protagonists, it was so exciting and terrifying at the same time because we all own James Bond. We all have expectations of what it should look like and feel like. So if you're coming to another author's characters, another author's sandpit, and you're wanting to play in it, these are my tips for you. I went back to the Fleming novels that I read and reread so much through my teenage years and onwards, some of my favourite writing. And I looked at it and I thought, well, what is it that I love so much? What is it that feels like the essence of Bond that I want to try and capture? I can't write like Ian Fleming, I can only write like myself. But because he became one of my favourite authors when I was 12, he's really influenced my style. So I wanted to become aware of that influence and to create a shared DNA between our writing. I did that through point of view. Fleming uses a third-person omniscient point of view that I draw on in the Double O novels, which is really helpful for an ensemble cast of characters. I did it through imagery. He has this rich, uncanny imagery that really influenced me, and I thought, well, can I heighten that? Can I really bring that to the surface? I did it through plotting. Fleming wrote about the great threats of his time, whether it was fear of the bomb or fear of communism. In Double or Nothing, the first of my novels in the series, I'm writing about the climate crisis, I think the greatest existential threat to our existence today. I did it through looking at his structure, that quest narrative that I wanted to draw on, but there were also things I wanted to change. So the quest narrative structure is a knight receives a mission, and usually he, goes out from the castle and he picks up a couple of allies and he faces the dragon and he gets a prize at the end. And Fleming does that brilliantly, but I wanted to bring something new. So I created this ensemble cast of characters, the Double O section. James Bond is still James Bond, but here you can meet 003, Johanna Harwood, 004, Joseph Dryden, 009, Sid Bashir. That changes the structure because instead of having the single knight on a mission, we have an ensemble cast. So there's a chance for multiple adventures, multiple plot threads. It was also, for me, the most important change I could bring to this genre. When I was a little kid, I used to play James Bond in my back garden. I'd spy on my neighbours, who luckily were very tolerant people, and I would write stories about them, and that was my development as a writer. But I was playing imaginary games as James Bond, not as a Bond girl, and that's no insult to Bond girls, there's some fantastic characters there, but everybody wants to be the hero of their own story. So by broadening out the Double O section and introducing more diversity and inclusivity to this world, I hope I can empower more readers to see themselves as the hero. So if you are playing in another author's sandpit, ask yourself, what is it that you love about their writing and that readers love about their writing? And if it wasn't there, it just wouldn't feel right. It wouldn't feel like James Bond or Agatha Christie or Tolkien, whatever it is. And then ask yourself, what's missing? What did I always want to see that wasn't there? What can I bring, me as a writer? What can my voice bring to this world? And that's whether or not you're writing in a really specific franchise or whether you're writing in a genre that a certain author has made their own. Honor what you love about it and bring yourself to the page and bring something new to the page.